I am a teenager.
I'm a teenager.
I'm a teenager.
I'm a teen.
I'm a teen.
I'm a teen.
Have you seen this stuff, Ryan?
Hi.
As of right now.
Age?
Yeah.
18.
18. I'm 16.
I'm 16 too. 18.
16.
I'm also 16.
So are all of us in high school?
Yeah, I'm a junior.
I think it's this girl
you're a
on
junior?
the left.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, I'm a really young senior.
I'm a young senior too.
Yeah?
Hey, when
Okay.
you turn 17?
December.
September.
I was pretty confident that the other Josh was a teenager, just because of the way he like shook his hair around. I thought that was very like teenager.
Too baby
This
face.
is such like a dumb question, but what's everyone's favorite like TikTok trend right now, or like sound? I feel like that'll
She
help.
looks
What is
like
your
she
favorite
could be
TikTok
older.
trend, which I felt like was such a generic question that I feel like that is like would be like the easiest thing for the mole to ask and fake about.
I like the one that's like it's,
I like that one.
yeah, I like that one, yeah.
One that I do remember that reminded me of that is the one where it's like the last person, like if you talk, then you have to pay for the bill and everyone going,
My strategy is to not aggro anyone. Pure defense.
Because
You know,
he's
just
a
making sure
teen
they
for sure.
realize I'm a teenager, and that way I can just slip through the cracks like everyone else.
I think the
any more
voice, you can
questions?
tell.
What year did you guys go to like school during COVID?
My sophomore year,
Freshman
8th grade
year.
to freshman.
8th grade freshman.
I think she could be this girl right here.
She had the braids, so I thought maybe she was trying to like throw everyone off and look
Juliana could
younger
be
than
an
she
adult
actually
because
was.
Latinas definitely have the younger face. They stay younger. Like Selena Gomez looks like her in some cases.
I'm not that surprised just because I noticed I was dressed differently than a lot
She
of
has
the
a
other
more mature
girls.
face as well.
And I get mistaken for being older than I
Yeah.
really am pretty often. Like in terms of
The makeup
COVID
as
year,
well.
how was that for you guys? Because for me, it was in the middle
I
of
think they
my
messed up.
freshman year and then all the way through my sophomore year.
Mine is literally the same as yours. Like, yeah.
Mine was middle of 8th into 9th.
Same.
Yeah, same thing, like 8th to 9th.
It was like hard starting high school though, like on Zoom. Like I feel like I just
She got some
didn't
shifty
know how
eyes,
to,
but she
like,
could just
come
be
back
nervous.
from that. And my grades were like fine. It was more like socially, like I just didn't
That's
know how
true.
It was
You know.
very awkward.
I think for me, it was my grades because I was in cheer, but I was pretty social in terms of that. I played a lot of games during classes.
I think it might
I
be
would
the-
just
I
like
think it
play
might be
Minecraft
her.
while my like chem teacher was talking.
I definitely picked up video games. Prior to that, like maybe I played a little
Yeah.
bit, but after that,
What
it
video
took off. Apex, Call of Duty, Xbox.
I remember I'd record my teacher's lectures and then just play games and I'd watch them back later if I had to, if I needed to
Oh,
remember
that's smart. I
anything.
didn't even
Two Joshes think alike.
Exactly, it was so simple.
As a Josh, I have a badge that's invisible on my chest, and I had to trust him, like 100%. Plus, he just seemed like he was just like me, but taller.
Yeah, I think this
One
guy.
thing
This
I
guy's
really
a teen for
hated
sure.
about Zoom classes was like breakout rooms because nobody would talk. Everyone would just stare
Turn
at
off
each
their
other
camera and just, like, be silent.
Everyone would
It was
just stare at
just-
each
yeah.
other, and then sometimes my teacher would come in and like he'd get mad because we weren't talking, and I was like, well, I'm waiting for this person to talk first.
I was suspicious of Juliana because I feel like during that round she was kind of leading the conversation, so I feel like that might have been in order to like waste time, which is why.
Yeah, I mean, they all look young, but I think Juliana. I think this girl definitely could be a teenager. I think. I don't know, the jewelry choice. I've seen, and I know women that are they look like this young, but are like 30s or even sometimes in their fucking 40s. Like it's crazy.
In order to like waste time, which is why I like try and
She's
change
a
the
teen.
topics and kept it moving. I'm assuming you guys like everyone here had internet growing up because that's just how it was. You guys all use computers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any memories like distinctly from like when you were a kid, like a video or like anything you done on the computer that you remember as like the thing?
Used to
good-
play like
that's a good question.
Papa's Freezer. Does anyone know that?
Cool math
Yeah,
games?
I
Cool
still,
math
I
games.
still play that.
The one
yeah.
cool math game where the guy had like the gun, Johnny Upgrade, I think. It was
Oh
called.
yeah.
Remember that?
No,
Yeah.
and then you just run through it till you beat the boss.
Yeah, I would fail. I don't know
Yeah,
any of
yeah,
this
I
shit.
played the run one where you
Oh,
where
Run?
like the whole
That's a good one.
yeah thing like the like dimensions would slip.
She's not talking.
Yeah.
The girl at the far
Yeah.
left.
Are you talking about like the Runner Maze one?
Yeah, or like people put it now on TikTok to like Reddit stories.
It's just like you run in a straight line like a tube, right?
It's the
Right.
far
Yeah,
left.
and
Jump
then-
and
left.
shifts the whole thing. Yeah.
Far left, 100%. She
Oh,
didn't. She
yeah,
didn't.
I was just agreeing. I really didn't play too much, but I played on my phone quite a bit, and then I did a lot of YouTube.
That's a
I
terrible
just started playing
answer.
games
That's a
until,
terrible
like-
answer. You're an idiot.
How old are you when you got a phone?
So I got one in 7th grade,
Okay.
She has some sass on.
What like phone was that?
an iPhone.
Which one?
I think it was the
Key thing, right? In psychology and stuff, you see how she's looking up like that? she should most she's not that old. She's a teen. It shouldn't have been that long since she got her first phone or whatever, right? And so she's constantly looking up here, whatever. She's constantly having to look for answers and stuff. I think she messed up. I think it's her.
7?
I think 100%.
No.
I got a phone when I was
I think
like,
it's her.
I
100%.
think 12 or something.
I got when I was like 8.
I got like a
Me too.
I got
My
like a-
parents are divorced.
No,
so,
same.
So yeah, one thing I like really remember when
far
I was
left.
little is
Far left.
Minecraft was still like kind of new. So there was like another version of it called Minecraft Lite. Do you know what I'm talking
And it was like
about? On your
you have limits and you could only do so much.
yeah, you could like only use like glass or like brick.
Yeah, like
or
the selective blocks and dirt and grass.
Yeah, that's one thing I remember. And then it got like, they totally removed that. Hey, think you've figured out the mole yet? Well, make sure to subscribe if you think you've got it. Now let's get back into the video.
Lauren was kind of just agreeing. She was like, yes.
Interesting.
And I was like, yes, that's suspicious.
She does
honestly.
look a lot older, but I knew girls in high school and stuff that had that older look too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It kind of sucked being voted out, but it's the nature of the game, I guess.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing the game.
How do you feel about school lunch?
I think the
School
next one
lunch?
Really
definitely-
bad.
It'd be the
It's
girl,
so bad.
it'd be between
The
the
thing
two
that gets
girls.
me is they don't even have water. Like they only offer, at least in my school, they give us milk. And they have
They
water
don't give you
fountains.
water?
When you were in
No.
elementary school, did they give you like milk in a bag?
Yeah.
And you have to like stick
I get
the
chocolate milk
straw
at
in?
Lowe's, yeah.
So I was like, I don't even want to drink this. I would just starve the whole day, honestly.
Do you have your like school lunch line separated by year, like junior?
No.
No,
it's
I go to a
all-
small
No,
school, so like we all just go at the same time.
My school's big, but there's just one line and it's bad. Like it's like a 1,000-person school, and there's one lunch period. It's not like we have like an A and B lunch. 'Cause I know some schools have that.
So 1,000 kids are just like,
No,
Pretty much, yeah.
that
Just
doesn't
all
make sense.
the line like wraps around the building.
My school,
there's
like,
no way.
it was really bad freshman year, but there was always like Fridays they had like pizza.
You had like scheduled days.
Yeah, like there's always pizza.
always,
There's
every
always
day.
pizza, yeah, and they get it from Papa John's.
Yeah, I had that in
But,
in
yeah.
high school. I had
High school.
there's
I
pizza.
remember the last time I had like a certain like food item on a day was in elementary school, which made me think, okay, she has to be older.
What shows did you guys watch when you were younger?
This is a good question.
I was like
Disney?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
a big like
That's a good
Jessie,
question.
Good Luck Charlie,
Shake it up.
Shake It Up.
I
What was
didn't
it?
watch TV. I was a YouTube kid.
But I remember I watched
YouTube Kid,
Phineas
that-
and Ferb on repeat.
Bro,
YouTube Kid is actually a really good answer for him. Is a really good answer because you think about all the kids and teenagers that live on their phones and their iPads, right, or their computers. A lot of kids either get their content from streaming or YouTube and stuff like that. No, like I couldn't tell you who really watches like Nickelodeon. I mean, I know there still are people that do that, but I think the mass consumption from kids nowadays is online.
actually, I did
Good
watch.
I watched Phineas and Ferb on repeat, but I did not have cable, so I didn't watch a lot of TV. I watched a lot of YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye.
Markiplier was a really big one for me. I still watch him.
What are like some unfair things that you think people
Pizzas,
think
burgers,
about teenagers
Daily Sammy's,
that are
yeah.
like not true?
I was gonna say like low attention span, but I have a
Pizza
really
and
low
junior high,
attention
yeah, for
span.
sure.
Like I'll fully be like playing Minecraft and I'll have like a show on. So that's definitely not like an unfair one.
Like I feel like we're just like kind of depicted to have like such like a laziness because people say our generation's like easier or whatever.
Maybe like bad friend groups or something.
Like just like toxic people. in
Yeah,
general.
yeah.
No, I get that.
I was gonna say like maybe sensitivity, like how we
Oh,
act on
that's
the
a good one.
internet,
Oh,
cancel
yeah.
culture
People being,
and all
like,
that.
sensitive,
Yeah. I think that's a big one. Because I think it's mainly online where people can be like really sensitive, but
I think a lot of people just think that like everyone younger than them is like, since they have like all this new stuff, they're like, oh, you are like
Spoiled or something?
spoiled, or
Right.
like you have it easier, or
Right,
like
yeah.
you're
an
like, doing
extent.
better because of us, and like
I don't know. I think nowadays people realize that like just because there's more technology doesn't mean that things are necessarily easier. And it's like right now with there's so much information being pushed out into the world, it makes it harder to really narrow it down to like what is the truth, you know, versus what is BS, you know.
like that's our fault for some reason.
It's actually harder though because we have like social media and stuff.
yeah, that's
Josh, what?
Juliana. Sorry.
Juliana. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a legit pick. I don't think she
I
was.
knew I was gonna get voted out, especially with the school lunch comment. I don't get school lunch.
Please raise your hand if you want to continue the
Damn,
game.
dude.
If the lights turn green,
This is it, Ryan.
you voted the mole out and you win. If the lights turn red,
it was the
Mole
first
is
girl.
still in the game and you lost. 1, 2.
Oh my god. I trusted you. I trusted you.
Was it Juliana? Juliana? Or the other girl?
Good shit, guys. Good shit.
On the count of 3, can the mole please reveal themselves? 3, 2, 1.
Yo!
I knew you had me from the jump. I felt bad.
I knew it was you
Easy.
because you were low-key silent.
I got, first of all, I got everything wrong. Second of all, I did not think it was Hannah at all. So, yeah, I was like, oh, she's a teenager.
So I'm actually a mom and I'm 31 years old. The moment that gave me away was Minecraft. My mind went blank.
I was shocked to find out like
Yeah.
she's a mother. She looks so good for 30.
Yeah, what was that
I
moment
got
that
him
she...
where the guy had like the gun.
Yeah, this is the moment.
Umbrella's like-
right here. This is the moment where she fucked up when they were talking about the games and stuff like that, and she was completely just like, I don't know, dude.
Like anything you done on the computer that you remember is like
This-
the thing.
I used to play like Papa's
Not even
Free-
just that, but look how she's standing. This is a mom stance right here. Just like, I'm gonna wait for you to finish what you're doing. You know what I mean? Look at her face, dude. Like, not to be judgmental, but it's like, again, this is like, I'm having to listen to kids right now, kind of a face. You know what I mean, dude? Like, this is yeah, right. This is 100% looks like a mom once you understand it.
I used to play like Papa's Free-
Where the guy had like the gun. Johnny Upgrade, I think.
Oh, yeah.
She just looks confused, dude. Look at this, just straight confusion, dude. 100%. 100%.